Happy Friday, Thrivers. Heather Choate here. Grateful to be with you. Oh, yeah, it's been a crazy couple days, but I appreciate and I'm actually really grateful for accountability that keeps me going and keeps me doing things even when I might not want to. So I don't know about you guys, but having that accountability is so huge. That's why I have appreciated having coaches and mentors in my life that help push me to the next level. So hey, Angie and everyone else joining. Go ahead and weigh in on how you did yesterday with the gratitude challenge. And yesterday was gratitude for our health, our physical health, gratitude for our bodies. I don't know about you guys, but when I feel like I have a lot of love and gratitude for my body, then I want to take better care of it. And it's easier to want to make good, healthy choices and really give my body good nutrition, good rest, good movement, all of those things. And so I feel definitely much more energized when I come from a place of gratitude, even with my physical body, my physical health. Hey, Ryan, good to see you. I'm going to be in the spirit of transparency here. I was really very grateful for this challenge yesterday. I did have some difficult circumstances. You know, Mark and I, we really put ourselves out there, and as we're growing, we're actually one of the fastest growing marriage resources online, which is awesome, and I'm super grateful for that. But as we grow, we definitely get our share of naysayers. And for me, I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I understand that not everyone is going to appreciate us or appreciate what we do. But something that I still struggle with is when someone completely misunderstands me. No one likes to feel misunderstood, right? And I'm sure we've all been there with our spouse when we felt like our spouse completely misunderstood us. It's very easy to want to get defensive and want to help people understand who we really are. At the same time, I've also learned that I can't, win everyone, and that they're going to have their own opinions no matter what. And so whenever I get upset about criticism, and it just felt like a barrage yesterday, I'm not sure why, but there was several comments on some of my posts, and someone had messaged me privately and were just very critical and misunderstanding of who I really am. And so just in kind of the wave of that attack, I was super grateful to have a message from my mentor that was just one of her regular emails talking about how when we give into that negative energy of someone else's criticism or someone else's judgment of us, then we're giving away a portion of our power. And so, take your power back, right? Take your power back and choose the way that you really want to feel. Choose the way that you're going to move yourself forward. And so with that, I'm actually grateful for that misunderstanding. I mean, someone even, was saying that so far that I'm just all about trying to make money and that I just prey on vulnerable people. And it really saddened me to hear that. And I just felt completely misunderstood and misjudged. They don't recognize what I've been through. And I'm getting a little emotional. Sorry, guys. But that my heart is in this, and that I have seen the power and the beauty that comes from a strong marriage. And I've seen the suffering that comes and the heartache that comes when your marriage is struggling. And I absolutely believe in the family. I believe in family and in marriage. And so to get the letter yesterday, some of you may have seen that post, hey, Jacob, of that young little girl that sent in a letter saying, thank you for saving my family. That just turned everything on its head for me. And I'm like, that's what it's all about. And some people, they might misjudge me, and that's okay. I'm here because I want to be, not because I have to be. I chose this path. Before, just as perspective, before Mark and I came together, I was doing mindset work with authors. I have the privilege of being a best-selling author. I love writing, and writing was where my heart was at that time. And I was coaching authors on how to publish their books on Amazon and how to get out there and how to overcome their own mindset struggles as far as, being vulnerable and getting your work out there. And that was infinitely easier than what I do right now. But I knew that I wanted to have a bigger impact. I knew I wanted to do something I felt my heart was really calling me to do, which was definitely working to help couples. So anyway, I'm grateful for that experience, and I'm grateful that we don't always have everyone that loves us and appreciates us, and there's even people that misjudge us or misunderstand us, because it does help me to reflect on who I really am and why I'm doing this in the first place. It helps me tap back in to that inner strength, as well as to let go of what I can't control, right? I can't control the opinions of others. All I can do is show up and try to give my very best and give my heart and my love to you all. So with that being said, I'd love to see some of you guys check in here on how you did with your challenge and what you're feeling grateful for today. Even despite our challenges, even despite the misunderstandings and the difficult things that we go through, we can find the good in, sorry, I just hit my desk. We can find the good in those things, and we can even switch it around in our brain so that it's not a terrible thing. It's actually a really good thing and can strengthen us, help us take our power back. So I'll be watching the chat here as I go and read the next day. So today is day 5, magic money. Speaking of, it's all about money, right? It's not all about money, but to me, I'm going to be really transparent here about that. Money is a tool, right? It's something that we can use to amplify our lives, or something that if we have a lack of can cause a lot of pain and a lot of difficulty. So it's just a tool, just like anything else, and it's a resource that we have to live our lives more fully. So Christian Science hymnal says, gratitude is riches, complaint is poverty. If there's a lack of money in your life, understand that feeling worried, envious, jealous, disappointed, discouraged, doubtful, or fearful about money can never bring more money to you, because those feelings come from a lack of gratitude for the money that you have. Complaining about money, arguing about money, getting frustrated about money, being critical of the cost of something, or making someone else feel bad about money are not acts of gratitude. And the money in your life can never improve. It will worsen. No matter what your current situation, the very thought that you don't have enough money is being ungrateful for the money you have. You have to get your current situation out of your mind and instead feel grateful for the money you do have, so the money in your life can magically increase. Whoever has gratitude for money will be given more, and she or he will have an abundance. Whoever does not have gratitude for money, even what she or he has will be taken from him or her. Feeling grateful for money when you have very little is challenging for anyone. But when you understand that nothing will change until you're grateful, you will be inspired to do it. The subject of money can be a tricky one for many people, especially when they don't have enough money. So there are 2 steps to the magic money practice. It's important that you read through the entire practice of magic money at the beginning of the day, because you will continue with the money practice throughout the day. Sit down and take a few minutes to think back through your childhood before you had any or much money. As you recall each memory where money was paid for you, say and feel the magic words, thank you, with all your heart for each instance. Did you always have food to eat? Did you live in a home? Did you receive an education over many years? How did you travel to school each day? Did you have school books, school lunches, and all the things you needed for school? Did you go on any vacations when you were a child? What were the most exciting birthday gifts you received when you were a child? Did you have a bike, toys, or a pet? Did you have clothes as you grew so quickly from one size to the next? Oh my goodness, we're there with our 7 kids. What? You guys need new clothes already? Felt like last week, right? Did you go to the movies, play sports, learn a musical instrument, or pursue a hobby? Did you go to the doctor and take medicine when you were not well? Did you go to the dentist? Did you have essential items that you used every day, like your toothbrush, toothpaste, soap, and shampoo? Did you travel in a car? Did you watch television, make phone calls, use lights, electricity, and water? All of these things cost money, and you received them all at no charge. As you travel back through memories of your childhood and youth, you realize how many things you received that equate to hard-earned money. Be grateful for every single instance and memory, because when you can feel sincere gratitude for the money you've received in the past, your money will magically increase in the future. It is guaranteed by universal law. To continue with the practice of money, magic money, take a dollar bill and write on a sticker that you place on the bill, "Thank you for all the money I've been given throughout my life." Take your magic dollar bill with you today and put it in your wallet, purse, or pocket. At least once in the morning and once in the afternoon, or as many times as you want, take it out and hold the magic dollar bill in your hand. Read your written words and be truly grateful for the abundance of money you've been given in your life. The more sincere you are and the more you feel it, the faster you will see a miraculous change to the circumstances of your money. You will never know ahead of time how your money will increase, but likely you will see many different circumstances change for you to have more money. You could find money you didn't realize you had, receive unexpected cash or checks, receive discounts, rebates, or decreases in costs, or receive all kinds of material things that would have cost you money. After today, put your magic dollar bill in a place where you'll continue to see it every day to remind you to be grateful for the abundance of money you have been given. Never forgetting that the more times you look at your magic dollar bill and feel great gratitude for the money you've been given, the more magic you will bring forth. An abundance of gratitude for money equals an abundance of money. If you find yourself in a situation where you're about to complain about something to do with money, whether it's through your words or your thoughts, ask yourself, am I willing to pay the price for this complaint? Because that one complaint will slow or even stop the flow of money. From this day forward, make a promise to yourself that whenever you receive any money, whether it's your salary for work, a refund or discount, or something that someone gives you that costs money, you will be truly grateful for it. Each of these circumstances means that you have received money, and each instance gives you an opportunity to use gratitude's magical power to increase and multiply your money even more by being grateful for the money you've just received. Awesome. I love this one so much. All right, so we're going to continue counting our blessings 1 through 10 and write them down and say thank you, thank you, thank you. And then think back to our childhood and all the things that we received that were at no charge. And then recall each memory where money was paid for you and say thank you with all your heart for each instance. Then take a dollar bill and write these words on it. Thank you for all the money I've been given throughout my life. Then we're going to carry that with us and feel truly grateful for it, putting that dollar bill at the end of this day where we'll see it and continue to be grateful for the abundance of money you've been given in your life. Awesome. All right, cool. Oh, thank you, Jacob. I want you to know that I'm grateful for you, Heather and Mark, because you both have helped me figure myself out better. Yeah, you've done an awesome job, Jacob. Definitely grateful that we've had the privilege of working with you, and grateful for every life that has brushed ours. I truly feel honored for every single person that comes in contact with me, and I hope that by knowing me, you can leave your that you'll be left a better person for it. Now, as far as this money goes, my children are becoming much more aware of money and materialism, right? It just is kind of inevitable here in our culture, at least I feel like it is. And my son, my 12-year-old, asked me the other day, he's actually in the room over here, so he's probably making faces at me behind my computer. He's like, Mom, are we rich? And I said, well, that depends. What do you mean? Like, do we have $1 million? Well, no, we don't have $1 million, but I feel like we're rich, and here's why, right? And I was telling him money is all perspective. My husband, Ben, served a mission for 2 years in Ecuador. And I told my son about how these children grew up in homes with dirt floors and houses made out of plastic siding or whatever material they could find. And I asked him, you know, if that child was to come into our home, which is not, it's a normal home, you know, you would find it pretty much anywhere, probably in America, would they feel that we were rich? And he's like, well, yeah, they probably would, right? Because we've got carpet and we have cars and we have television, we have internet, we have computers, right? And we have an abundance of food. Oh my goodness, they say we have no food. I just went shopping and they're like, we have no food, Mom. Like, you don't even understand, right? Do the whole like children in Africa. I'm totally that mom now. But it's all about a matter of perspective. And then I asked him, you know, if Donald Trump came and lived in our home, would he feel rich? And he's like, well, probably not, right? Because he's a billionaire. So it's all a matter of perspective. And it is truly about being grateful for what we have so that it can and will increase. One thing that has helped turn things around in my mind whenever I have felt kind of that cringe of, oh, this is expensive, or, oh man, how are we going to pay for this? Honestly, it used to be even just filling up our car with gas. There were times in our marriage where we've struggled financially, and I was like, you know, it's so expensive, and I'm just going to run through this so fast, you know, taking my kids here and there and everywhere. And then I was given a practice about when you're buying something or you're paying for something, think about everything that went into making that possible for you. So for me, every time now, I love this game actually, and it's actually really fun for me, but when I'm filling up my car, I think about that gas. I think about the oil refineries that had to go out and drill for the oil, and then they had to, you know, bring it up. I don't even know the whole process, but then they had to refine it, and then they had to ship it across the ocean, and, you know, all these different people went to work to bring me that, and then they had to bring it in a truckload and unload it, and then the companies had to build the gas stations, and they have to maintain the, you know, the employees and the workers and all of these things, and the accountants and the lawyers that go into it, and the corporations and all of these people that truly affects so many lives. And that same gas then goes and helps the farmers to cultivate their fields and bring me fresh food to my table, and it just like expands out. So this one simple thing that is putting gas in my car, suddenly I become connected to this entire, you know, economy, this entire incredible system that I have such a very small part in, and I get to benefit from it. There is no way that I could provide gas for my car on my own. And so when I think about that, and I think about all the lives and how we all touch each other, it gives me an overwhelming sense of gratitude and appreciation for the people and the people that have put the systems in place that allow me to have such a luxury in my life. So I hope that that's helpful for you. I know it's been tremendously helpful for me. I'm grateful for the abundance that we do have, abundance of health, abundance of good relationships, abundance of money, abundance of time and freedom. And I'm grateful for each of you. So check in with me. Let me know how you're doing on this challenge. Let me know how you do today with our money and abundance gratitude. And we'll see you guys next time. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon.